Welcome to Golden Rest Guide, my dear friend. Let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed yourself waking up at almost the exact same time every night, around 2 a.m., even on the evenings when you hardly drank any water before bed? You're not alone. For countless seniors, what begins as a quiet night's rest turns into a cycle of waking, walking to the bathroom, and trying to fall asleep again. At first, it feels harmless, just part of aging. But over time, it quietly steals your peace. You wake up tired, sometimes dizzy, and even risk a dangerous fall in the dark. The morning greets you with fatigue and heaviness instead of freshness. But here at Golden Rest Guide, we believe in gentle solutions. Small, mindful changes that can bring back the healing rest you deserve. And tonight I want to show you how one simple shift in the way you drink water could transform your nights. Every night, as the world drifts into silence, thousands of elders lie awake, eyes wide open, waiting for sleep to return after yet another bathroom trip. You may tell yourself, this is normal, this is what happens with age. But is it truly so? Why does this really happen? Why is your body not allowing you the deep, undisturbed sleep you once had? To understand, let's look inside. Your kidneys and bladder are like quiet partners. The kidneys filter your blood, removing waste and turning it into urine. The bladder stores it safely until the right time to release. During the day, this process works smoothly without much thought. But at night, nature designed something very special. The body slows urine production so you can rest without interruptions. This is controlled by a hormone called ADH, or antidiuretic hormone. It tells the kidneys, hold back, let the body sleep. But as we grow older, the production of this hormone often declines. Without enough ADH, the kidneys keep producing urine at night, filling the bladder and waking you up. Doctors call this condition nocturia. But nocturia is not an illness by itself. It is a signal, a whisper from your body that something is out of rhythm. Sometimes the cause is physical. Just as joints and muscles lose elasticity with time, so too does the bladder. It can no longer hold as much, so the urge comes more often. In men, an enlarged prostate, what doctors call benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH, presses on the urethra and makes it harder to empty the bladder fully. Even after urinating, some urine stays behind, so the bladder fills up quickly again. For women, especially after menopause, hormonal changes make the bladder more sensitive. Even a small amount of urine can create a strong urge. And of course, health conditions such as diabetes or high blood pressure can make the problem worse. When sugar levels are high, the body tries to flush them out through urine. Blood pressure medicines may also affect kidney function. But here's the comforting truth. Not every case is caused by illness. Many times it comes down to something as simple as water habits. Imagine this. You forget to drink water all day, then suddenly drink 2 or 3 glasses after dinner. What happens? The kidneys have no choice but to work overtime during the night, just when the body is begging for rest. Or you enjoy that evening cup of tea or coffee, not realizing caffeine is a bladder stimulant and mild diuretic. Small habits like these, repeated daily, can quietly rob you of deep sleep. That's why here on Golden Rest Guide we remind you, the solution is not always in a tablet. It begins with awareness. Ask yourself, how do I drink water through the day? Do I sip steadily, or do I gulp in the evening? The secret lies in rhythm. Start your morning with a glass of water to wake your digestion and circulation. Through the day, sip steadily between meals. In the afternoon, drink again, especially in warmer weather. But after 7 or 8 p.m., reduce your intake. If you feel thirsty, take small sips of warm water, not large glasses. Replace that late chai with turmeric milk or jeera water. Empty your bladder before bed, even if the urge feels light. These gentle steps can give your kidneys and bladder the chance to rest alongside you. Let me share a real story. Mr. Sharma, a retired school teacher from Delhi, told me about his struggle. At 68, he would wake 3 or 4 times every night, stumbling half asleep to the bathroom, always fearful of tripping. His mornings were heavy, his mood low, and his energy drained. But then he tried one simple change: spreading his water intake evenly through the day and reducing it after 7 p.m. Within a week, he was waking only once. Within a month, he was sleeping almost straight through. His mornings became fresher, his balance steadier, his spirit lighter. His story shows that even small changes can bring back big comfort. Sleep, my friend, is not a luxury at this stage of life. It heals your memory, strengthens your immunity, balances your mood, and protects your heart. When sleep is broken, your energy fades, your balance weakens, and your confidence suffers. But with small mindful adjustments, you can reclaim the nights. Remember, the problem is not water itself. The problem is timing. Too little water in the day and too much in the evening confuses the body. Treat your water like your walking stick, steady, supportive, and timely. Not rushed, not forgotten. So tonight, listen to your body with kindness. Adjust your habits gently. Try sipping more during the day and less after 7 p.m. Choose calming drinks, empty your bladder before bed, and give yourself permission to rest. Let your nights be peaceful, your mornings be fresh, and your days filled with strength and clarity. And before we part, I have a small request. If this message has touched you, please share it with someone you love, a friend, a sibling, or a neighbor. Let them also discover the comfort of simple change. And don't forget to subscribe to Golden Rest Guide, where every word is spoken with care, guiding you toward comfort, health, and the golden rest you truly deserve.